moving to Bali completely ruined my life. That's not entirely true, but like I can take you back 7 months. Like 7 months ago, I was cleaning up tennis courts at my university gym. I was taking out bins, I was like putting away weights, and I used to write in my journal every single night. In my uni room, like I had a second year and third year house, and when I was sat in my room, ground floor next to the kitchen, I'd write in my journal like, I want to move out, I want to create a successful coaching business where I've actually like created enough value and been capable of becoming the coach who can actually transform lives and carry that burden of responsibility on the shoulders of like my clients. And just, I even wrote about having a tattoo on my left forearm and my chest because I wanted that accountability, like just to step into the shoes of that guy. I wrote down all this in my journal. Like if you told me that I would be making a video like this, I'd be like, why is this guy pissed? Like, why is this guy angry? Like, I remember I was walking back from a shift at 11 p.m, right? And this guy commented on my video, this was like October 2025. And he was like, why are you posting? It's 14 likes. Who gives a shit? And I posted like a really controversial post and it was like, I got like a death threat in the DMs. And I was like, damn, like, what am I actually doing? I was like, what am I actually doing? Like, why am I doing this? And then I invested, at the time, £5,500 into like myself to get like the right mentorship and guidance. That wasn't the first guy I invested into. I've invested into multiple mentors, like thousands into this business and myself. But when I invested into this guy, like I quit my job the next day because I'm too ADHD to go over the finances to be like, if I work XYZ hours, I might be able to pay off the investment. I was like, I'm screwed either way if I work and I just break even and pay off this. So I'm just going to quit the job and just go all in. And the reason why I'm telling you all this like weird information is because like now that I wrote to myself, I wanted to move out of my uni accommodation at the end of May. That was what I wanted. I wanted to move out at the end of May and I did that. And it's like, why am I complaining? When I moved out here, like I thought that everything was going to be solved. I thought all my problems were going to be 100% solved and I'm going to be amazing and there's going to be no stressful. But like, I'm going to make a video with Cosmo, one of my clients. He can obviously back this as well. Not that you need his like permission to back it, but I was out with him surfing and I couldn't surf for more than an hour because like I literally was just stressed about my messages, like messaging back people. I couldn't sit in the sea for an hour because I had to be on my phone, like glued to my screen, like responding to people. I was sat in the sun, like on this deck chair, and my heart was beating through my chest because people who I needed to respond and who I was relying on weren't responding. Like I signed up for all of this though. I signed up to be the guy who has multiple people relying on him and I rely on people. Like that's exactly what I signed up for. But I thought that all my problems were going to go away as soon as I moved out of my like uni accom. As soon as I moved out of that uni room and I moved out by myself to Bali, I was like, this holiday place, everyone's by the beach, like ordering in these food meals and sitting by the beach. And then I saw a video, I was like, there's two types of people who go to Bali. Like there's the guys who like travel around everywhere and they like order all the food and like eat these fruit bowls. And then there's the other guy who sits in his room for 17 hours. And like, I am the other guy. And this isn't like me showing off. Like this is like not a flex. But like when I came out here, you know, like I'll be honest, I don't think anyone's this vulnerable. Like I broke my 7-month sober streak. Like I was sober for 7 months and it was actually fun going out. Like it was genuinely fun, but I wasn't going out because I deserved it. Like I was going out because I was trying to run away from what I was running away from. And like, I don't regret it because like it was a good time. And like all those experiences built me to the person I'm going to become now. And like now I'm likely not going to go sober for 7 months. It'll be more like when I've like worked really hard and created so much value and actually like deserved to go out for like a drink at one point, then I'll do it. But it was good to go sober for 7 months. But I wasn't doing it because I deserved to go out. Like I went out like 3 times and it was literally because I was trying to run away from the uncomfortable task which I knew I had to do. Like I was running away from like, you know, those tasks in the back of your head where you're like, I need to do that. That's going to like kind of benefit me and you're pushing it back. That was like what I was running away from. And like when I drink, it will like go away and you forget about the tasks you need to do. And like that was why I went out and I broke the 7-month streak. And it's, yeah, like there's nothing you can do. Like all of these experiences, like this is the best decision of my whole life, moving out. The best decision. But like what I'm saying is that like no one talks about how I couldn't even surf for, not me, but like there are guys out there who can't even spend an hour by the beach sat. Like Cosmo, like this guy can even comment on this video, right? But like he knows that I couldn't even sit in the sea. I was like sat stressing by the beach, like constantly like moving and fidgeting and like I know it's like this ADHD shit, but like I was like fidgeting about everything and like I couldn't even chill by the beach. And like those yogurt bowls as well, like this is aside from the video, like those Greek yogurt bowls, bro, like I could eat 5 of them. I could eat 5 of those yogurt bowls and like just eat, like they're not filling. So like when these guys post these glamorous like gym reviews and these like yogurt bowls with honey and shit, like I could eat like 5 of that stuff. Like if you actually want to get lean, like I need like a steak, I need eggs, I need proper food with like sweet potato, like rice and a like a lot of watermelon and stuff. Like not these like weird yogurt bowls. Like they work for some people, but it's like this glamorous lifestyle in Bali is like a lie. Like it's genuinely a lie. Like the restaurants are so nice, the place is so nice, and everything's so nice. And like this is, as I'm saying, this is the best decision I've ever made coming out here. But what I'm saying is that a lot of people think that when you move out to like Bali and all these places, like all your problems are solved, and the same emptiness is there. Like I'll be completely vulnerable. Like I literally, on one of my like 3rd day here, after I had a check-in call with one of my clients, it was probably like 2 a.m. Bali time or something. I was just sat in my room and like by the pool here, and it's like I felt so empty. Like, and this is what I mean. If I told myself this, I was literally in my uni bedroom. My right arm's getting quite tired. I was sat in my uni bedroom, like writing exact journal notes about trying to be in this exact position. Like, I want to move out. I want to have a tattoo. I want to actually like create value to the point where I can become that coach who can actually handle completely transforming guys' lives. Like, and that's like what I've actually like done in that time. And like I'm thankful for myself for like following through, but like what you don't know is that I was sat and that same emptiness was there. And that's why like when I tell myself that before, you'd be like, no, that's bullshit. Like, that's bullshit. Like it's complete crap. But like I was sat with that same emptiness because it's not about like moving out of your uni econ. It's about like genuine fulfillment. And like I've been like reading the Bible and trying to get closer to God and trying to get fulfillment through other areas as well. And like trying is a terrible word. Like that's what I've been doing and it's been helping. But like I didn't even finish my story, but I felt so empty. I went to the shop at like 2 a.m. and I bought a pack of cigarettes and I just smoked it by myself in my house. Rourke Gaines goes to the store and gets some cigarettes and just smokes it by himself. And then I went out drinking the week after and broke the streak because I was searching for something else and I was running away from something else. And it's like, you need a greater reason than like the shit you write down in your journal. Like you need a greater reason. It's like when people tell me like I want to get leaner, it's like you don't just want to get leaner, because when you get leaner you're gonna not be satisfied. Like you need to do it for like a greater purpose, and that purpose, which you probably think is arrogant, which you probably don't want to tell people, that's probably why you want to get in shape. It's like for me, like it's a greater purpose than just like living alone in Bali. Like I want to like impact thousands or millions of people. I want to genuinely like change someone's life. Like I want to look at the cool, like the conversation that I had with a client when we first started, and then after, and he's like, genuinely, I'm completely different. Like I want to speak to myself 7 months ago and be like, we're completely different people, but in a positive way, which is what's happened. But I want to do that every 6 months. Like start of 2027, I'd be like, damn, Rourke was in Bali making a video like this, and like this was so long ago, and I can like stitch this video and be like, damn, I'm so different. Like that's the sort of development I want, and like the fulfillment, and like that's what I'm going as. Like you need a greater purpose, and a lot of people aren't really that sort of vulnerable, but that's kind of what I'm saying. And I just hope that this video like reaches the right people, because like everybody thinks when you move out here it's a holiday. Like it's a holiday, but I've never been more stressed in my entire life not having a routine. Like I am built for structure and routine. I'm built to have a structured day where I know what I'm eating, breakfast, lunch, dinner. I know when I'm training. I know when I have calls. Like, I know roughly when I'm texting people. Like, and then I film videos throughout the day, and it's like, it's all structured. But when I moved out here, it was the opposite, because I didn't even know what my sleep schedule was going to be. Like, because it's 7 hours ahead of the UK, and this sounds like a sob story. This is not a sob story. Like, this is the best decision of my entire life ever. Like, I've learned so much about myself, and now I'm actually in a good routine. But like, what people don't understand, like, I used to go to bed at 7 p.m. in Bali and get up at 2 a.m. Like, I tried that for a week, because that means that I get up and it was like 7 p.m. UK time when I get up at 2 a.m. Bali time. That didn't work, because I was like sleeping throughout the day in the UK time, and then you just wake up and then people are like, where are you and shit. Like, that didn't work. But like, my idea, it's quite vulnerable, but my idea of hell is like not having a routine. So like, when you come out here and it's all travels and new gyms and you think it's this dreamland, and then it's like, there's no structure. Like, there's no structure. Like, for a week it's fine, but for a month it's like crazy. And as I said, this is not a sob story. This is like, when I moved out here, a lot of people, they book a flight and they don't book a return, or they book a return like a week later, or they try trial and error. Like, I booked it, and I booked my return 56 days from when I touched down, because I wanted to be congruent. I wanted to be congruent with like a lot of the decisions my clients make, right? Because I don't come here and see if it works and then make a decision. I book the flights, book the return flights, then make it work whilst I'm out in Bali, and get in the routine and just overcome everything. And then I go back 56 days later and tell my family how great it was. That's always how I've been. Like, when I invested into myself and into the coaching, my business, I know it's a bit crazy, but I just quit my job. And so, because instead of trying to build up the money to make it work, I was like, I'm just going to make the coaching work. I'm just going to provide so much value and change so many lives that I have to make it work. And it's like, when people like work with me, it's like, I wouldn't, people need to take responsibility for their own actions. So it's like, when someone works with me, you obviously understand that I can lead a horse to the water, but it's your responsibility to actually do the work and make that transformation. Like, it's not a magic wand. It's like, I'm going to be the guy who's going to hold you accountable and give you everything you've ever needed, but you're going to be the guy who's going to have to step into the shoes and identify the version of you who's ripped, right? And make that uncomfortable decision and just do it and then make it work. So it's like, that was like me being congruent and then booking this trip and making it work. And I booked it, and it was like tough at the start, and then I made it work. And like, it's just a bit of info about me just opening up. And like, now obviously I've made it work, but like, I don't know if anyone relates, but like, when you move out and you move to these new spots, it's like, it's not dreamland and heavenland. Like, yeah, it's crazy.